Hello dear children, as you all know very well, we have done the chapter Preposition, but in that I found there are many things that we couldn't discuss in the online class. Like the exercise given in the Preposition is too much and difficult to explain through the online classes. So dear children, I am sending you this through this video. I will request you all to take your grammar book and note down the exercises there. If you have already done this, then please cross check your answers with these answers here. So let's begin with the chapter number 12, Preposition. Before I begin with the question answer, let's revise the concept of preposition and exactly what it is. I have already given you a simple idea about preposition. A preposition is a word or a group of words that tells you about the place of a noun or pronoun. So it is exactly what? A word which tells you where the particular noun or pronoun is. Example like the book is on table. Now on is the word that is preposition and it tells you where the book is kept. Alright? So we get the idea of the place of a noun through the preposition. Then we have two types of preposition in this chapter as explained, as given in the chart there. One is simple preposition and another one is complex preposition. Now what is simple preposition? A preposition which consists of only one word, that is only one preposition, is called as simple preposition, like on, above, over, under, beside. These all are the example of simple preposition because it is of only one word. If you look at the second type, that is complex preposition, it is made up of more than one word. Okay, when the preposition is made up of more than one word, it is called as complex preposition. Example like in front of, on behalf of, in favor of, etc. So these are all examples of preposition and that is of there are the example of complex preposition. Alright, so I hope the idea behind this is clear to you all. Now let's go to solve the exercise here. So exercise number A we have, I am taking few examples and I have underlined the answers here. Dear children, you can note down the answers or cross check the answer. The sight of animal dash cages always saddens me. So the sight of animals, those animals are there inside the cage, that saddens the person. So here inside is correct preposition that we can use here. Then the second one, while Newton was sitting under an apple tree, under will come there because he is sitting exactly beside or under the tree. For that purpose we use here under preposition. An apple fell on his lap. So he was sitting under the tree, an apple fell on his lap, on his leg. Alright, okay. Let's go for number 3. Gaurav always sits next to me. So next to me is also a phrase actually. Whenever the next word comes, to preposition is followed by it. So to is the answer for that. In the canteen and wants me to share my lunch with him. So you're sharing the lunch with him. So that's the answer for it. Let's go for our fourth example. My school is very close dash our house and I can see it from the window dash my room. So my school is very close to will come here. That is very close, near we can say. And it is window of my room. See, we use of word when we do or when we show the position of non-living things like page of the book, window of the door. Alright. And when you are showing the position of living things, we use apostrophes like Ram's bag. I will not say that Ram's window. Alright. Or I will not say even book's page. I will say page of the book. So these changes you need to keep in mind when you do this while speaking or while writing it. Let's go for fifth example. Sita was waiting at the bus stop when she saw her friend walking towards her. So waiting at the bus stop, when you are talking about the place inside of something in a big city, that time we use at the before the places. And when you are moving towards something, when a direction is given particularly, For that time we use towards word. Alright, so I hope these answers are clear to you all, which are all underlined here. Now let's go for a next example, number 6. The robbers had broken into the house at night and escaped with all the jewelry. So what has happened? The robbers had broken into the house. The enter is preposition. It is used when something enters inside with speed or motion, or even walks inside. Example like the teacher came into the room. Okay, remember dear children, don't use this word enter with into word. Example like the teacher enter into the room. This is not correct preposition here. When you are using the word enter, don't use the word into preposition there. Alright, so this is the point here. And the robber has escaped with all the jewelry. Which will be the second answer for that. Let's go for number 7 example. Please do not park your car dash 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 our house and black the gate. So what is the point here? Do not park your car. So there are 3 dots given. The children, when 3 dots are given, it means what? The 3 prepositions you have to use, or a preposition which has 3 words like complex preposition you have to use there. So the answer will be in front of. Correct. Very good. That can be correct guesses what you are told now. So please do not park your car in front of will be the correct answer. In front of is the example of complex preposition. Let's go for number 8 example. Geeta was afraid dash. Now here afraid is again phrase, so we say that afraid of. So what will be the answer? Afraid of will be the answer. The dark and wanted somebody to be with her at night. So with and at will be the second and third answer positively in that 8th number example. Let's go towards 9th number. There was a book on the table and pile of papers dash it. So papers on it. See, when we use the preposition on, when the above thing is placed on the down thing and that is stable, not moving actually, it doesn't have its own speed, at that time we use this. And when it doesn't move, it doesn't have distance, it is stable at the place and touching the surface, for that purpose we use the preposition on. Keep in mind that when you have some distance between 2 things, we use over, and when we have long distance, that time we use above. So these are the common difference that we should know when we use prepositions. Number 10 we have put a stamp on the envelope and drop it in the mailbox. So put a stamp on the envelope, you will put a stamp on and you have to drop in the mailbox. So in is used when something goes instead of something and that is closed from all 4 sides. Alright, so this was the discussion about all 10 examples in the exercise number A. Remaining example will be homework for you. I mean you have to solve your own that, and still if you find some difficulties you can ask me, no problem. So let's go to exercise number B. What will you do here? You need to use the preposition which are already given there. So you have to change their places either, or you can remove them. There are 2 options you have. Either you can remove the preposition or you can change the place. So here I have given directly answers, and the questions which are already given in textbook you can match to them, and whatever answers are given you can write down in your notebook this. So let's go for the first example. Whom am I speaking to? So the to is a preposition here. That to is used at last. Now when you look at the sentence here, to, it was there in the beginning, like to whom am I speaking? So I have changed the place and I use it at last. So this is the way you can do it while changing the preposition in your textbook as well. And if you look at the second example, the people with whom I am dealing now are honest and sincere. So the word with was preposition here used in this sentence, but we have removed that in the answer. You can see I have written in the bracket that I just mentioned that to just, you should not forget that for that purpose, and what changes I have done to know that clearly. So the answer will be the people whom I am dealing now are honest and sincere. So with is a preposition that you have omit from the sentence. Now let's go for number 3 example. Which shop did you buy this watch from? So the word from I use at last. So that will be the answer for you. I have changed the place of the preposition from. You can see in textbook it's given in the beginning. I use it at last. Okay. Number 4. And the 4th example is something different, like can you find a music teacher for me? It's given like that. So I would change in this way. For me, can you find a good music teacher? Or you can change the other places. Okay, and when you change the places or some other changes can be also possible in this sentence. Let's go for now 5th example. Rahul promised that he would write a letter every week to his mother. So the example was given different prior, but now I have changed the place of to and it has become like this, every week to his mother. So you can note down the answer here in this way. Alright. Then number 6th example you have, the key which you all are looking for is in that drawer. So here for is the word I have changed in the center again. I have changed the place of the preposition for. The same way you can do it. The key which you all are looking for is in that drawer. Okay. Number 7th example you can see. Where has Deepa bought all this furniture from? So it was a question mark. Don't forget to give that. Alright. And when we change this sentence, the question must not be changed. Alright. So the from word preposition I have taken it from beginning and I have set that last here. Alright. Number 8 example, to the teacher, the pupils means children, student, have always shown the greatest respect. Alright, the children respect the teacher, there is no doubt about that. So I have changed that to preposition in the beginning of the sentence. So I wrote in this way, to the teacher, the pupils have always shown the greatest respect. Alright, so dear children, these are all the examples which I have solved. And remaining all examples you can solve your own, and if you find some difficulties you can ask the question to me, no doubt about that. Alright, I hope with the help of these exercises you will be able to complete all your exercises given in your grammar textbook. Alright, so thank you so much dear children. Complete your work. All the best.